despite going live. What the heck? Oh, never mind. Alright, just gonna put a little bit. Now that I know that's good. Probably don't need that open. I'm just making sure that I've shared this everywhere that I want to share it. That's fine. No need to worry about anywhere else besides Discord tonight. So, all that up. Yeah, I guess this is alright. Oh man, I was very tempted to just stop the stream because there's a lot going through my head right now. But screw it. Let's just go in and have a good time. And maybe if I feel... I was gonna just ramble about those things that I have things to talk about. But I almost want to just go head empty and just enjoy the moment while we're here. That being said, wouldn't hurt to like refresh ourselves on where we are. Oh! This just clicked in my head. This means Sheba and Jenna have the same base class, which is frightening. Oh no, it's just Golden Sun classes the water and the wind lines have the same exact name despite being different classes because Golden Sun logic. So looks like... Huh. It does appear that Piers and Felix have the same base class. That means if I give... Don't mind me, I'm just refreshing myself on things. You win, and you win. And you still have the same. Okay, so there's some logic behind this randomizer. I did, as a reminder, go intermediate on the site, so it's not pure randomized chaos. I figured there would be no quicker way to get myself to actually hate the Lost Age than to do that after not doing a full playthrough of the game in like 10 years. But alas. So does that mean these are the same? Oh, yeah, the synergies are all weird, though, because the classes are randomized. I don't even know if I can use the excuse that it's been a while, because I just flat out don't remember the last time I did this. I know I guess it's been a bit. Because last week I did Lost. I just did some good old Legends Arceus to try to get myself back to commentating, because I think I took the week before off. And even if the week before that was the last time I streamed, that still is a good chunk of time ago. So yeah, basically all I remember is that we left off right after getting Piers and about to go to Kimbo. And where we go after that, your guess is as good as mine, considering we're not getting Piers Black Orb from there. That's a completely different thing on the pedestal. But we're here, and there's items in there, so there might be more synergies and stuff to collect in the dungeon itself. I just gotta figure out how I want to arrange my classes, to be frank. What do you got? I mean, I guess it's good if I want a wall, but I guess if we want crazy synergies, we have Felix, and besides we have... Do we still have the Not Soul Blade? Yeah. Because I could get like a 30 attack boost by actually upgrading, or I could keep the most powerful Unleash in the entire game. The choices. But I guess this is a good time as any to find stuff to give to Piers. Really? His default mace is better than the Hypno Sword? I guess Jenna is kind of lacking a little. Oh! He just comes with it. He just comes with the crystal. I guess that's for the sake of the randomizer. I just think we were just about to go for that whole dungeon without realizing that. Nope. That would be the smart thing to do, but the fun thing to do is to keep Magneto. Now, where did I get a Mist Potion? Don't I have anything that I can give to Piers? Ah, yes. I mean, it's only one defense point, but it is funny. I don't know why it's funny, but that's just what my gut says. Raised luck resists wind. Actually, the chain meal might be better. Though I guess Felix kinda can use this too. But this raises firepower and resist. You know what, I could spend all day just messing around with items and djinns to try to figure out what the most optimal way to go into this place with. But where's the fun in that? Also, something tells me that this isn't exactly gonna be too brutal. Though, do I have a void on? This seems like an easy thing for me to forget. Oh, I did. Hopefully it actually works. I guess we'll find out. We go through this entire place without getting any... Oh, yep, there we go. Random encounter button is working. So... the setup we have with Piers is pretty interesting. It's a little anticlimactic, but it covers all our bases. We got AoE resisting, AoE attack boosting, and AoE defense boosting. He's kind of like a samurai without the name. Yeah... Maybe trying to get over-prepped is a little bit overkill. I'm gonna just say it now. I'm actually kind of dreading anything we do after this point in the game because, like I said, it's been about 10 years, if not more, and the furthest I ever gotten in Golden Sun in those 10 years is up to the boat. I don't even think I did the dungeon that the boat technically is in of itself, and I'm scared that I'm actually gonna not like the game because I've seen it grown a bit of a distaste towards open world games with how oversaturated they've become over the past couple of years. Cool! What a great way to start off a battle. Well, Quartz, you're getting your mileage today. Oh dear, is what I would say if Quartz wasn't freaking on the party member that fell in the first place. Wonderful. I should probably get rid of you before you do any more damage. I mean, on the bright side, it's not the end of the world. It sucks that Sheba misses out on some experience, but at least I can move the Djinns over to a different party member and just have them revive her in the next battle. Just as long as that bowl doesn't happen right at the start of the battle again, but I would say, hey, but that's the randomizer, but oh, I'm dumb. Quartz was there the whole time. Anyways, I see that over there, and I don't mind me. I will happily take the free mist potion. Alright, let's learn from our past mistakes and actually take care of Sheba. More importantly, let's get rid of that Doomslayer before it causes any more damage. Doomsayer. Potato, potato. Okay, we're good. In hindsight, I gotta remember I have ground. That could have saved me from some heartache as well. It's kind of when you're doing something. I would say when you're playing a game you're already familiar with in a completely different way, it's easy to forget how things are supposed to go. But that would imply that Lost Stage is familiar enough to me to get thrown off by changes. Anyways, I forgot where I was going at that point. No one has apply-like ability? I could have sworn someone did. There we go. I probably just lost it with all the class arrangement. That's fine. Oh yeah. Like, it's very easy to just get lost when you don't even remember the basics of how anything goes. I'm used to seeing, even just from constant playthroughs of Golden Sun 1, I'm used to ground being like a very late game Djinny, so it's easy to forget they have such a useful ability already. And something tells me that's gonna be the enemy. At least one time. This is not the way I came. Alright, so... Right. I just got a little sidetracked because I was going after that mist potion. Speaking of being able to use ground to assure that I don't have to go through bowl again. Why don't we put that into practice? Also, I gotta remember that summoning is a thing. Yeah, I just got all my Golden Sun fundamentals. Can you believe I was actually working on something Golden Sun related earlier on? Certainly doesn't seem like it. Then again, I'm gonna give myself all the breaks today because... what are the odds of running into you twice in a row? As I was saying... Timeout, did ground not work? Ground always works. So just... How does ground not work? It always has been a thing, so why would it stop being a thing now? And... Sorry, I got so distracted by whatever the heck was going on with ground that I don't remember what I was saying. It had to be something changed in the randomizer, but why would the randomizer change that of all things? Doomslayer, Fever, Kite, Cannon. Yeah, and it pauses the enemy from moving. I'm so confused. Welcome to how the back half of this game is gonna be. Did I mention how afraid I am about getting lost? Or just losing the fun of the game once we get on the boat? Well, if I haven't said it bluntly enough, now I have. So we probably only need to keep drilling on that point. Who goes faster? Well, that's unfortunate. Do you have fire attacking? Oh, what am I doing? I have freaking Magneto. So I gotta use the slash Djinn if I want to summon. So I guess instead, do you have Volcano? Hold on, I wanna try a strat. I kite myself, that way I can summon, and then use the elemental boost from the summon to boost my attack, or boost my fire synergy on the same turn. That's why I'm doing this otherwise really silly action, though in actuality I could probably also just use Ramsey. And it would be especially pointless. I'm probably not even gonna have the chance to try out the strat, but oh well. So... yeah, something tells me that there's no way this is gonna survive the hit. Yeah. Well, let's beat the brakes, I suppose. I mean, might as well. You don't really have too many offensive options, so maybe if you take the crystal powder, we'll actually get use out of that. You gotta remember to come back for that Djinn too. Oh right, I have Magneto. It'd help if it proc. Like, I don't... Unfortunately, I think we are gonna have to get rid of that weapon eventually, because it's so early game that I presume that it'll get to the point where the minor attack boost that it gives, that we eventually get to the point where the attack boost is so low that the multiplier from Magneto can't balance it out. I don't even want to think about that right now. That's just so sad of a thought, and I hate it. Level 13 Hermit. Let's see if anything good comes out of that. I mean, I won't complain about more free crystal powders. No, that was not the way I came from. Oh, I didn't realize that single Mercury... I didn't realize the Jinnies were being that much of a hassle. This will probably boost your... Sorry, I really want to do the silly strat that I was talking about before of just going right from summon to synergy. And to do that, having Shiva be faster does come to mind. Though actually, because I changed my class, I don't have fire synergy anymore because I freaking changed my class. Do you get... Right, you two have the same exact class. Whatever. This still results in me doing frickin' meteors right at the start of the battle, which is way more than enough overkill in of itself. Case in point. Oh, I did that backwards. Jenna needs to be faster than Shiva to do it. Shoot. Here I was, all ready to be awesome and cool, and instead I just make a complete and utter fool out of myself. All for just one salamander. I'm still never gonna forget that random time when ground didn't work. Well, stage gaps aren't gonna get me today, though this enemy arrangement might. Ground, just to buy myself enough time to take care of this. full before it does all sorts of mean and terrible things against me. That would be nice at least. You know, for how badly I wanted that thing dead, I should have done more offensive moves. Oh, of course now you're faster than Pierce. Man. That's fine. I feel like I'm being overkill as is. Yeah. I was gonna say, going Sun Gaps ain't gonna get me today. And I make that unfortunate mistake. We did get Pound already, right? Remembering that right before we need it isn't the most fortunate of times that I've ever had. Also, Gale is pretty busted. It's been working out pretty well for me even before actually. Like, that thing already has an insta-kill opportunity, but it's not even procting that, it's just that powerful. I'm gonna play a little risk. Just gang up on the one guy that can insta-kill and get punished for it. So yeah, I mean, at least now I can hold you down. It'll be a nice time to have some mixed summons, but doesn't seem like RNG is quite on my side with that at the moment. What can Chiba even do? You know what? She can have to summon. I have Magneto. I say we haven't had a single Magneto proc yet this stream, but I haven't really been using my physical attack that much, all things considered. So who knows? At least now we can... What am I doing? I can just take the shortcut. But is the shortcut even short? Your guess is as good as mine. No, that's the way I came. Right, there's the whole mouse. Oh, that's right, there's the whole mouse cutscene that explains what you do here. And you know what? I think I'm just not gonna deal with you. Nor you. Yes, I could just turn the void on, but why would I do that when I would immediately put it back on in like 2 seconds? Salamander was blown far away! So yeah, that's the whole second effect of Gale. Like, it doesn't even insta-kill, it just... Gale forces but not even that's a good example. Because Gale Force you at least get experience from. It's like Hurricane from Paper Mario 1. That's probably a more accurate cinnamon. But even then, like, Airlift would probably be more accurate because that is a single target. I mean, I guess I got Paper Mario on the mind a bit. Everything that's been going on lately, that's not the craziest thing to think of. Who else can believe that they're actually remaking Thousand Year Door? I certainly can't. I don't know why I found that so funny, but what even is that? I gotta know. That sprite doesn't even look familiar in the slightest. Wonder when we're actually gonna find our first summon tablet. Cause I can't wait to actually start doing some multi-tier summons. Like, the battle mechanics are the one thing that I'm actually excited about in Lost Age, because it's pretty much it's exactly Golden Sun 1, but more. And multi-tier summons, or multi-elemental summons, is part of the more. So of course I want to mess around with that. Okay, maybe resistances play a bit more of a role than I initially remember. It's just like, yes, I know the resistant, but it's a tier 3 summon, it'll be fine. Q pretty much eating that like it was a single grain of cereal. Alright, let's... the Golem Core. Oh, it's forging materials. No wonder I don't remember it exactly. And you know what? Sure. I think we've seen everything that there is in here. Fought plenty of monsters. Seems like we're a little under level compared to peers, but I'm sure I'd catch up on that in due time. Especially because we're just gonna be backtracking back anyways. Alright. Wait, it was like... no, that's right. I was gonna go, wait. Didn't I have to shortcut it? But no, I had moved shortcutted on R. In actuality, this is the Pound and Lash dungeon, so there isn't really a good reason for me not to have that shortcutted. Oh well. Let's go. I haven't run into too many interesting items, unfortunately. At least now we should be able to go get the Djinn. Actually, let me take a quick look over in the corner. So we can save ourselves a trip back. That'd be nice. I think, okay, so it looks like right is the side that we need to go. Wait, but how do I get back now? Alright. So, let's go right on. It was left. Ugh. Let's pretend that first attempt didn't even happen. Okay? Okay. But don't tell me you have to do the whole puzzle all over again just to get back. Well, at least it's a good thing that I turn random encounters off. Because having to deal with those, the mess of this backtracking is totally messing of itself. Which reminds me, just so I don't forget. Alright. Right was wrong. And left is where it's at. Alright. Unfortunately, we only have one Mercury Djinn, so I can't really, like, do fancy... I can't really have fun with summoning or anything. This is just for my... This is just for my sake. Alright, oh, that's right. That's why I'm in this screen. See who's faster. So... Jenna has a Mercury Djinn, so... Whoever does the summon needs to be slower. And you seem to be a good candidate. Though, actually, when I think about it, the summon screen doesn't even show up unless I have a Djinn on standby in the first place. That would have been embarrassing to forget. Alright, little Djinn, bring it on. Hail. Summon Mercury. Do you even have any water? Oh, you do have water moves. Perfect. So... I'll just use Kite on you, so you can attack twice. Sure, I'll save Quartz for next round, because if it runs turn 1, I'd probably be screwed either way. Because if I could... Don't mind my silence, I was half hoping that I could just round 1 it right off the bat, and just bask in the fun that was all that. But this rat is alright in its own sense. And actually, if I put you to sleep, you can't run away. So I guess it's worth trying at the very least. Awesome! Get everyone back up to full, and we can just pound it away with water boosted super cools until it goes down. Just like that. Now, it would be nice to get something the size of Mars Djinn. Another Mercury would be all well and good. But Scorch isn't that bad. Actually, maybe I'll play around with this class for a little bit. And what was that? Like, give all fire Djinns to Felix for wall? Yeah, I guess we can deal with that. So this class is kind of weird, but I'll mess around with that for a little bit. Problem is, it's been so long now I don't remember where I'm supposed to go next. If I remember correctly, it's... Maybe I should have kept the random encounters off a little bit. Though if I couldn't run turn 1, that's probably a sign that I could use a few more levels. DLU... Oh, I only have... I don't know why I thought I had all 3. Maybe it's just my imagination? Then again, I don't think we've seen the flame card in action, so... That brings a little spice to this battle, if nothing else. You know what? Maybe there wasn't a advantage of having Felix up in the front. I forgot that he got all the utility synergy. Because I get the feeling I'm going to be just roaming around here a little bit until I remember exactly what to do. Ah, I can go through the fans now. Okay, that didn't take nearly as long as I thought. Okay, and there's the tongue. So it's just a matter of solving a puzzle for the thing that we don't need. Oh. Interesting, they took out the random timing element of it. God. Doing this while I'm commentating is certainly something. So, you know what? I'm not gonna bother talking. That works for me. Get the easy one out of the way. And it's just, I guess it's a sequel, so maybe that's why, but just coming to my realization that this stuff is probably on the same tier as puzzles you do in the last dungeon of Golden Sun 1. I mean, I guess the sand waterfalls are a little more tricky, but this feels like a more complex version of what do I want to call it? The puzzle from Venus Lighthouse. Yeah, let's give that a go. So Blue Wave should go in relatively easily. Else like that. Oh, and we don't even get the cutscene, we just get to move onwards, which I guess is fair. I just wasn't expecting it. Alright, and it's still just the ordinary... It's not even what I thought it was. It's just more forgeable materials. Great. That reminds me, do I have Cyclone? Nope. Well, I mean, I guess we had to do that in order to keep Piers at the very least. So, I guess now I could do the boat. If I really wanted to. You know, screw it. I can do the boat without actually using the boat. And it's the only thing off the top of my head coming to mind when it comes to puzzling and all that. Where was the closest place to the boat? It's been so long. The plateau, and the boat's not too far from there, so... Indra Cavern? My first thought was to go to Monadra, but... Oh, that's like... Pardon me? For the editing purposes... Oh, it's the boat! What do you know? Perfectly smooth without a single press of the speed up buttons that I may or may not have. Alright, you know, all this vesicle to the boat, I just realized that I've never actually repaired the nurse's tap. So, that was all in vain. Fantastic. Are these new? Or did I already... Yeah. Oh, I just realized I never actually got weapons from town now that their ceremony is over. Well, I guess we'll have to put off going to the boat for a little bit longer. How unfortunate. And just like I thought, there'd be a new artifact for us. Anything else? Well, it unleashes acid bath. That's actually soul shatter. I guess you can have it. And it's still a significant upgrade. Not yet, I just want to make sure that Felix can't equip that. Where did it go? Which is weird because he's literally holding in a staff in his arms right this second, but alright, sure. We'll go with it. Armor. Use to release fire breath. You know what, I'm getting... Piers doesn't have boots. A gift just for the sake of the randomness of the randomizer. Just have to remember to actually use it. Now for real equipment. Possibly. Raise HP and defense. Okay. You have me sold on this. Defense and evade. Wait, but is evade even a stat? Guess we're gonna find out. Just to make sure that no one else can equip that. This is really the best options we have for body armor at the moment. Okay. You know what? Everyone can get them. Let's have everyone get them. And I think I'm as well equipped as I could possibly ever be. Not missing a single thing. Oh no! We don't have enough money to get rid of the Magneto weapon. How unfortunate. Well, I guess we'll just have to hold on to that totally outclassed staff that we already own just a little bit longer. That said, though, that's a pretty good haul, all things considered. Like, I'm really excited about the gauntlets. Just max HP boost by 10 in combination with defense boost. And what was the other thing we got? It was like, right. Oh, this is actually a downgrade for everyone, and it's just an attack boost. I guess I could sell it. Before that, though, let's take a look at what we actually got that was the actual upgrade. Not that. Defense and evade. That's just a boost to the critical hit rate. Why does it say add an evade? Oh well. I guess it's time to say goodbye to the nurse's cap. It's a shame because it doesn't feel like we really got too much use out of it, but we have plenty of options for boosting attack, and I kind of figured. Do I even want to keep the sleep bombs? I'm sure it'd be good if I actually remember to use them, but I also have sleep, which is just objectively better. I mean, if I'm worried about space, I think I'd be better off just selling some forgeable material until I'm ready to actually do some forging. I think I can manage with that amount of space. Yeah, Sheba has that item. I think she has Ply as well. And actually, if I really want to free up space, let's have her take that. Alright, I think I put it off for as long as we could. Now the question is this gonna warp me to the front half of the plateau or the back half? I suppose it doesn't matter too much, because if it's prior, then I can just retreat again. And go the slightly longer way to the boat. Oh hey, it's the boat! I was gonna say, now that we have piers, we can probably check out what's over here. Because surely there's something in these boxes. Yeah, they wouldn't put a puzzle like that just to have a dead end for no good reason. The question is, I don't know who I want to give that cookie to. No one doesn't really feel like anyone's really hurting for synergy. I mean, I guess Jenna can get it. We're gonna have to get rid of the Witch's Wand sooner or later, probably soon. And once we do, I'll actually be inclined to use her synergy a little bit. Then let's waste no time, we should set out for Madra at once. Oh. So they're actually making us go to Madra first? Well, let's warp yet again! This time it's not my fault. I actually wanted to progress the boat dungeon. But no, the game insists I go this way first. That reminds me, we still don't have reveal. I assume... Right, you. Freaking game won't even let me talk to you. That's not mind read. There. No, you were in a lot of trouble, but so what was the point of coming back here? Interesting running to you here of all places. My god, like, I just realized how non-vanilla this is gonna get the moment I get on the boat. Maybe it won't be a bad thing that I'm dreading, or maybe I'm dreading going to the boat for no good reason. Though going back to town reminded me, there was a Djinn that we couldn't get because we don't have Frost, but now we have Frost, so I might as well get the... While I'm thinking of it, I might as well go to the Gondola Cliffs, get the item that requires a Djinni, and just move onwards from there. Might as well get the Djinn now, so I don't have to worry about it later. Speaking of which, I don't even have to worry about going through that entire pass. Oh, when did I get revived? I definitely didn't have that a level ago. Well, it was nice using you while we knew you, Quartz. I got this little gut feeling that you're just gonna be sitting in the back pocket for a little bit. Can I at least get you on a party member? That way if something happens... Nope, nope, it has to be all Earth or nothing. Pirate Sword. Oh, what a shame, Jenna can't equip it anyways. I guess I'll just have to sell it. I almost forgot that I never turned Avoid back on. But then I remembered, like, we've been through all this area already and done all the battles, so there's not really any good reason to have Avoid on at the moment. Actually, wait. That sword was where the mushroom normally was, wasn't it? Well, let me just exhaust all of our options, just so I don't have to worry coming about back here later. Right. My favorite part about randomizers is when I forget that they're a randomizer. So much for getting that Djinn now. And I gotta put all Djinns back in standby just to make sure I don't waste this on the wrong character just because they seem slower. Case in point, I almost passed up a perfectly good opportunity to get something to Jenna. Alright. Now I think we've exhausted all of our options. Let me just run back to the boat that's not on a fast travel point one more time. I was trying to be fancy and do something a little fun and different. That I kind of thought might be shorter, but screw it. Just stick to the way I know. I just realized getting the Shaman's Rod this early, I wonder if I can do that trade and do all that stuff as soon as I get on the boat. Or... it's been so long, I don't remember if there's a plot progression point that prevents me from just taking care of the Shaman's Rod here and now. I reported a trip to Lunaria. I guess they were rushed. Well, what are you keeping in your wardrobe, Piers? What sort of magic do you have that defies the laws of physics to actually make it cooler inside a closet? Also, just spamming attacks, because this might be the last stream we get to see Magneto in action. I mean, acid death is cool and all, Piers, but I kinda had other things in mind when I was just spamming the attack button with everyone. Ooh, what's that? And why do I have a tiny suspicion that it's gonna be completely worthless? Oh well, let's Magneto farm. Okay. Fine, that's a cool unleash too. And more importantly, while I'm thinking of it, did I ever turn the void back off? Nope, I did not. Yeah, don't mind me, it's been a bit quiet lately, but I'm kind of blanking out on what to think about ever since I had to take a minute to focus. Rainbow Ring, why does that seem familiar? Reduces defense? But... oh, reduces defense of the enemy. Technically you have the lowest defense in this moment, so sure, you can have it. I guess I can talk about just how my mind's kind of been racing around between so many ideas. I forgot to... I turned it back on just in case, but I kind of forgot that there was random encounters in here in all places. I haven't seen these snail enemies in so long. The only reason I even recognized them is because I'm pretty sure I stumbled upon them on the wiki and data files every now and again. This is probably my first time fighting one of these in a solid 10 years. And it's just gone. Alright. How do I want to approach this? I could try to do that speedrunning trick. But I don't remember the exact frames and all that off the top of my head. It feels like it'd be pointless to try, but... well, I got to lose. Alright. We're running out of opportunities to use Magneto before it's up. All I have to do is ask. Like 5 different times. But still. Yeah! 102 damage might be a sign of it almost being time to say oh shoot, that was my opportunity. And I botched it. My sprite was underneath the puddle. And I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. Yeah. I mean, we kind of pointless to do here, but since we gotta fight this thing anyways, let me see if I can replicate it. Boo! You know exactly what you did, you unkind sir. Yeah, if it's not under the puddle, so it's probably not gonna work, but you're supposed to position yourself in a way that when you do frost, you just get lifted up on the platform. Lifted as the pillar is rising, and it's pretty cool looking. So it would be real fun to actually show it off once, but... wait, I think I went the wrong way. Well... at least now I don't have to come back. Oh no, this is the right way. Then what was... and how do I get to that other area? Oh. Of course the shortcut doesn't stay. So what do you want me to do, game? I'll worry about that when it becomes relevant. This might be another one of those situations. Let's find out. Thank you for not paralyzing my Magneto user. Thank you, Magneto user, for not actually Magnetoing. Frick. Yeah, it's kind of pointless either way, but alas. Bad time to take a drink. I mean, it's doing more damage than the regular attacks. That does not look like good clipping range. And surely someone has to have cure poison. No, really? Good thing I brought these antidotes, I suppose. I'm sure I could find it if I was messing around with classes enough, but that ain't quite clicking with me today. Kinda like with everything else, like I just released the Pikmin editorial, the Pikmin review, and maybe my expectations are a little high, but I'm kind of wishing it was a bit more successful. And I mean, it just came out, but I'm kind of worried that I'm worried about putting all that effort into that review and it not really meaning anything. How do I fight you? I don't even know how I'm gonna. Maybe I'll continue the story in a little bit, but just realize that I'm doing all this and I don't even have a game plan for what I'm gonna do once I reach the other side. I mean, I guess I could get that first. Okay, thank you for not stunning Jenna again. How do I get to that jelly? Hop over here, and if that was a frost pillar, I could hop over there and hop across the box. But that doesn't really seem to be an option. Oh, I can just jump across there. Lost Age Depth Perception strikes again, I suppose. No, I'm not trying to speedrun trick. You're trying to speedrun trick. It doesn't seem close enough, but anything's worth a try. And like, I don't even know exactly how it works. I just know that it's tied to using frost on these particular puddles. Well, at least I have everything I need to do it the normal man's way. Not the most exciting way, but it is a way. And just gotta take care of you. And we should be good to go. So, how close to the boss? Is it just beyond that door? Or... Because I do remember that little squid area being relevant, but... Ah, here we go. And thankfully, the little guy ended up right where I need him to be. Alright, this is probably our last shot to get Magneto in a meaningful way. Come on, Jenna. You can do it. Shiva got her unleash, and no. Try and be careful, because that's where the boss is. Who has Aurora? I mean, you have... Mars needs to have that, don't... Or it's just Wish. Is it really fire? I mean, that would make sense in an ironic way, but yeah. I forget what upgraded attacking synergy that is, but that is definitely one of the attacking synergies upgraded. I think it might be like the fire ones? Right, all that was to fully heal everyone without wasting any more Pierce synergy points. I think where that we can possibly be. Let's do it. I forgot that you turned from a squid to a freaking Hydra. That definitely... Well, it's... I don't know for sure if it's the upgrade for Heat Wave, but that is certainly an attacking fire synergy that I can certainly use. Alright, who has... But first... Let's just triple check to make sure you're not a boss that could be poisoned or something. No, I should have upgraded my weapon. I have some fun stress in store, but... we'll probably need to finally say goodbye to Magneto to really make the most out of them. Oh hey, that is... a surprising amount of damage. What a shock. Do I want a Djinn and then summon with higher power? Or do I want to summon and then fire synergy? She is slower. Screw it. If I do this, then I should be able to just flat out Meteor. Just gotta remember to do Whoever has a fire Djinn needs another attack. Heal, heal. Let's give this a go. Let's see if my big brain strats actually come into play. Perfect. And now I have enough for the summon. I'm kind of pushing my luck though without healing. Gee, Gilly Wonkers, if anyone has the ability to do AoE healing, right now would be the perfect time to do so. Oh wait. Just to be on the safe side. Because, fun fact for the... Not all Golden Sun fans will know off the top of their head. Or only the most hardcore. The elemental boost affects your healing as well as your elemental attack. So I could probably even just do normal Aurora and probably gotten fully healed by... fully heal everyone thanks to that summon, but better safe than sorry. It's nice to finally actually get some use out of all of our fire Djinns though. A little synergy healing as a treat. Yeah, I'm kind of like all over the place of what I want to do next. I guess this is a good time for me to talk about how I've been thinking about quite a few different ideas to do more one-off videos relating to Golden Sun, but not. Some of those ideas probably take the same amount of time and effort as an editorial, so why not? We haven't even used this move once yet. I want to get some use out of it. Yeah. Not as much as I was hoping, but still pretty cool. This is kind of awkward. The dude that I was relying on for revives in case something like that happened is now out of commission. Wonderful. Yeah, and I guess like right when it's going to continue the story, I'm kind of not sure what I'm going to do for October because I feel like I'm falling behind on videos. We're more than halfway through the month and I barely have anything scheduled or queued for October. So not gonna lie, I'm kind of at a loss of what I want to do. It is my birthday month, so I have time to just take the entire month off. I was originally planning on doing some fun stuff, have it be special, but I don't know. Kind of had a hard time just keeping up with the regular stuff. Okay. For secondary, I was a little unsure if that would even be close enough to work. Sorry, Piers. You're not even gonna be fully awake for your own cutscene, but them's the breaks. So at last we've got... Oh, the boat is fast. Faster than I ever remember it being. As I was gonna say though, the world's our oyster now. And that's right, we can't go straight to Lemuria yet because we need the Trident parts. Oh, that's right, we could do Sea God's Tear and probably some other things. We don't have grind, so we probably can't. How does it work? Oh, it's not grind, it's blight or blast that we need. I guess we could sail around the whole world, go to where blast is, get disappointed when it's not actually there, and wow. That was totally worth mashing the A button over. Great, his Djinns are on standby, so he... Oh, he can just revive himself here. We're good. Don't mind me, I'm just all over the place because I was planning on ending the stream here, to be perfectly honest. But I'm wondering if there's any like little on-land things I forgot about that I can quickly do and wrap things up beforehand. Because like I guess I could go to Dahlia. And then save Sea God's Tear for next stream. If I don't just go out into the open wide yonder. If I'm not too afraid to be out in the open world and that. Like, I have 2 videos. That reminds me, I have 2 videos of the Lost Age Randomizer actually already edited, but I haven't even figured out how I want to make the thumbnails for that particular series to be. I'm not crazy, right? There was like... Oh, I got confused. I wanted to go Dahlia itself first, and then this would be its own thing. That's what I get for trying to talk and play the game at the same time. I forgot about the mini temple, even though that's the whole reason I warped here instead of the Sea God's Tear. It was like, oh, maybe it's just something. Oh, and it's just a unicorn ring. I'll take it, because there's still at least 2 more ring slots available on our party. So why not? But still. Yeah, I haven't even figured out how I'm gonna handle this. I even have an idea of just like scrapping those videos and remaking them into a more editorial like process. It almost may be worth it to take a month off videos just so I can reevaluate how I want to make YouTube videos going forward. Because there's things like Pokemon XG that I got already started the way I did, so I gotta finish them. But also things that technically are already edited and ready to go, like this as a video series. But since it's already in the stream format, if I take a little extra time to do a little bit more, we could probably get something even more special out of it. I don't know. Yeah, screw it. I was gonna have this be a shorter stream, but streams are typically 2 hours, and I think I might actually be in the mood to ramble, so why not just go full and forward on that. Well, buddy. You know, it might be worth having Felix in the front just because he has all the utility synergy in the first place. Let me just do that. It'll be more convenient in the long run. I guess I'll meet you all when I figure out where the new area is, and we might be there a little sooner than I thought. It's probably here, and we probably would need reveal, which we don't have, which is strange because I thought all you needed was frost for this area. Whoop. Glad I knocked this out today, so I knew it was a waste of time until I had more things. You know what? Let me just double check the strategy guide to make sure my suspicions are correct. Because it would be a shame if I went all the way here, assumed that there was nothing, only to find out another time that there was something I could do right now. It just got... this. Get the guide out. And I think I remember why I loved Lost Age so much as a child, but as an adult, kind of dreading the rest of this game. Because I never had to worry about getting lost because I had the strategy guide right in front of me. But now that I say it out loud, I feel a little more confident about doing this. I feel a bit more confident because of that, but... Oh. When you reach a large purple statue, which... looks like I need to see God's tier to get that area anyway, so I'm in the wrong place. I could get up to the statue right now. I don't need a reveal. But I need to see God's tier to actually get this thing from this whole dungeon in the first place, so... I was right, it's a waste of time to come here now. Just not for the reasons that I thought. But anyways... let me get my headphones. But anyways, yeah, like, on one hand, having the strategy guide, renumbering that's what carried me through my childhood playthroughs of the game, makes me feel a little bit more confident doing the open world stuff. But then the realization comes in that it's a randomizer now, so that can't save me. I have to renumber what stuff I did and didn't do on my own, and that's... makes it scary all over again. We're not going out to sea today. I'm just gonna say that now. Oh, cool. Now the boat is a fast travel point. I just want to try to remember absolutely everything we can do with the new abilities that we have, mostly Frost. Get that all knocked out of the way, so next stream we can go out to open sea, explore the open waters to our heart's content without any regret. Unfortunately, I can't think of any more Frost things that we can do besides what we've already done. I guess one more skim of the strategy guide wouldn't hurt. I assume it's like any part of the guide after Piers. It's where the game assumes that you have access to Frost, so... let me... Did I get Chill? God... Get your... Now I don't even remember what Djinns I've gotten and didn't get, because some of them are on the overworld and everything's randomized, so it's... I guess it wouldn't hurt to just run around that particular patch of grass while I'm here. Just to be sure. It would be south. North around the road, cross the bridge to the east, just before Minari, follow the road south to, right before Minari, follow the road south, other side of the river. I'm gonna be really embarrassed if I got this Djinn already, and I'm doubling around with my, like a chicken with no head over nothing, but so there's a bridge. There's a bridge with a river right before Nirmal. I'm too tired to even try that. Oh, maybe they're talking about this. But the patch of grass, or I guess it would be a forest, was way bigger than the screenshot I got on the strategy guide. Yeah. It could be here, and if so, I definitely didn't get this Djinn already. Because I definitely booted straight to Nirmal way as soon as completing the passage area. And actually, can I get the stuff from there? Oh hey, and there's even a Mercury Djinn, despite randomizer shenanigans. If I would, I could have been a lot more prepared for this. It's fine. We'll figure it out as we go. Wreck and rock you. Maybe we can stun you so we don't have to worry about you running away. Because that would suck. And the best part is now I don't have to remember that Djinn existing ever again. You know, something... all the shenanigans with overworld Djinns in Golden Sun reminds me of a quality of life feature that I would love to implement in my own dream fan game someday. That's a similar system of collecting creatures to build classes. And we have like a little mode where at some point you have like a little a tractor that gives you a general area of where to find all the soul spirits. That's what they're called, so that's why we refer to them as. But now we actually have enough Djinns to actually start making quad elemental classes. We can have quad elemental fire. Let's do that just to see what happens. I mean, it's a nice stats boost, but screw it. Magneto dies this stream, so we might as well like make Jenna as awesome as we can without it. Just to be prepared otherwise. But yeah, I don't know where I would put it. I don't know if I would put it near the beginning of the game, or take a similar approach to this game and like have it in the end for like cleanup. Because like I can see the argument either way. Before I continue the story onwards, let me check the guide and try to make sure I'm not forgetting about any more Djinns, collectibles, whatever. We can go back to the Kimbo Mountains now and pick up that Djinn. I'm not gonna risk it. It's probably quicker just to I honestly don't know if it'd be quicker to go from the beginning of the dungeon to the end, or to backtrack all the way from down here up to the cliffs proper. But yeah, like, I see the argument either way, because these sorts of games, you really feel like you're missing out on something if you don't just flat out, oh, this isn't even the place I wanted to teleport to. Dang it, how come when I actually have a cool story to talk about, that's when... Oh, the Kimbo Mountains is his own map area, anyways. That's where I got confused over. That's like another one fun idea that I wanted to do for my birthday month, but I definitely don't have time now. Just like a whole editorial series of just going over Overseer of the Elements, because I don't know when, if ever, I'm actually going to make it, so I might as well talk about the concepts of it. Because if nothing else, it takes a lot of inspiration from Golden Sun, so quality of life features from that dream project could probably be used to improve in the Golden Sun sequel in of itself. Because it's basically just like taking what I like and dislike about Golden Sun and making it better. You know what? This is what the Taco Bowl Avoid is for. So I should probably be taking more advantage of it. Also, we have peers now. We can just go the fast way. So yeah, did I finish the plot? Like... Yeah, I'm strongly debating about whether it'd be better to put that at the beginning or the end of the game, to have it either be just like a feature that you have throughout the entire adventure, or it'd be more enjoyable to have players try to figure out where the things are on their own, but not have to miss out on them completely for endgame. And have that exist as a little feature for cleanup and all. Wait, we're already here? This is already where the Djinn is? That's even quicker than I recall. But... how do I get growth? I'm not convinced that it's not a situation where I need to just have class on the right party member. But maybe you do. It'll be good to figure this out sooner rather than later, because there's some mandatory growth usage in dungeons later on. That gives me mad growth, but not growth. 1, that makes me salty. 2, that makes me pretty certain that it's a utility synergy I have to find on the overworld. Or somewhere else in the game. Which means, guess what? This was a waste of time. Oh, what else? There's all the stuff in Kimbo, but we need Cyclone before we can do that. That's it, Sea God, the ship, and then we start sailing to random places down here. So, I guess that's it. You know, for thematic, or for the theming and fun and all. Well, let's get the boat to approximately where it would normally be, so we can just treat it like a vanilla adventure and jump right out in the open sea as we please. Oh, excuse me. So with that, I feel pretty confident that this is the end of the stream. Unfortunately, there's definitely not gonna be a stream next Saturday. I got too much going on, like there's the Pokemon Go Community Day in the afternoon, and it's that time of year where we've got to get firewood for the fireplace to keep the house warm and avoid the heating bills. And that can't be put off any longer. That's got to get done next weekend. So I'm guessing we're going to be doing that in the morning, so I can hopefully still go out and catch a few shiny grubbins in the afternoon. And if that doesn't exhaust me, then I'm sure the social pressures of merely existing will. That being said, I do got a little time coming off. I don't remember if it's this week. I don't remember if it's next weekend or the following, but I might be able to. I've been itching to do a few stream ideas. So there's a small chance that like sometime during the work week or during that possible extra time, I might squeeze a little extra stream in instead. It definitely won't be this. I'll probably save more of this for the next time I do. For the next time I can stream on a Saturday. But I don't know. I have some hopes of streaming again soon. But there's also a good chance that it'll be another week. It'll be like a whole 2 weeks before the next stream. There's just a small chance that that might not be the case. Besides, I still gotta finish up that one project that I kind of been alluding to on Discord and kind of already shared there, but I realized that was a freaking broken mess, so I kind of want to finish that up before releasing to the public, and that's gotta be finished and released. At least I should finish what I want to release to the public of that before going back to working on Dawn of Djinn, and I gotta figure out what the heck I'm gonna do with videos. Part of the reason why I'm so concerned about not having any uploads for October is because I haven't, in the past like month, I haven't had an opportunity to sit down to a Pokemon XG recording session. Kind of part of the reason why I felt pressure to do another stream of this was because my current plans of having that take the place of Pikmin when that finishes up this month, and it's like there's a lot of video stuff, and there's a lot of Golden Sun projects floating around in my head that need to be organized on top of the stuff outside the web, and it's a mess, and I'm rambling, I don't care. But I think I've reached a point where I've rambled all I want, and it'd be more useful to just stop complaining about all the stuff I gotta do and actually do some of it. So, whenever the next stream is, I'll see you all then. Take care. Well, this is gonna be a great way to start up a battle. Unless... Great, I think I forgot to turn the void back on. Or off. You know what I mean. Either way, it's done now. I'm just gonna save because almost forgot to.